Now, here we go back to the book. My other idea could be called dance style.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to get into, he talks about it. He's basically saying like, hey, you come up with dance moves that are fun, that work your body. And what I thought of immediately when I read that, I was like thinking about all the I guess, is b-boys and breakdancing the same thing?
B-boys do breakdancing, so it's like judo and judoka. So B-boys is a breakdancer.
So like the 10th Planet guys, a bunch of the 10th Planet guys came from the breakdancing background.
Yeah.
And they have the physical attributes, the flexibility, the strength from that, and it turns out to be awesome for jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So there's a good, and you can find that with gymnastics people too. Like gymnastics, here's a skill. But I guess his point is, in his mind, that's now fun somehow. See, in my mind, like, it's not fun.
What, the breakdancing?
Like, to me, doing a breakdance move compared to doing a push-up.
Yeah, you'd rather do the push-up?
Well, I mean, there's not a huge difference, right?
Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, breakdance is pretty fun. I used to do that when I was young.
Did you have parachute pants?
Yeah. I did. Richie Martinez and Gio Martinez.
Yeah.
They're the main guys.
Well, they're badass jiu-jitsu guys, and they're b-boys.
Yeah, and that is what they attribute their skills developing so quickly,
right.
so quickly. And when you think about it, man, it's absolutely true, because you think of breakdancing moves, like how you can spin on your back and do it, like all this stuff, like to spin on your back, these guys who go inverted and do all this stuff where they have really good control of their like spatial awareness and their body. Yeah. So these breakdancing guys, they come in with level 10 of that,
And, well, wrestlers obviously come in at a high level. Anyone that's really good at gymnastics has that same kind of awareness, and they have some crazy strength.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, maybe that is a good thing for the judo players to come up with some kind of a
dance.
A dance. Well, what about capoeira? Because capoeira was fighting disguised as dancing.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was the African slaves in Brazil.
Yeah.
And if you notice, I know this because they did a whole, it's not a thesis, what do you call it? A thing in college. But you
did a thing on college on capoeira?
On capoeira, yeah.
Oh, dang.
And so, I don't want to go into a whole long thing, but
good.
If you go, early capoeira was only legs. You know why? Because a lot of the time they'd be tied up, hands behind their back. So they came up with this fighting system, disguised it as dancing, and to use against their captors.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting.
That is interesting. B-boys.
Capoeira guys.
Jeff Higgs went from jiu-jitsu to capoeira.
Mm-hmm.
Fabio Santos, our old teacher, was like, Higgs, you're the only person that's ever gone from jiu-jitsu. He kept training jiu-jitsu, but he incorporated capoeira.
Yeah. Even Cobrina,
which is smart, right?
Cobrina does
same thing.
I think he I think he has that background.
Most people would find capoeira and go, "Oh, that seems cool," but then you get choked out and you're like, "I'm going to learn jiu-jitsu."
Yeah, that goes through. Man, you ever seen a capoeira, like a performance or whatever? Man, there's this.
It's gymnastics. It's whatever you want to call it.
It's like this. Yeah, man, it's really impressive. It's almost like he'll and I'm referring to this guy that he'd put on a capoeira show every Wednesday at this club I worked at in Hawaii, and so he'd do these like flips and somersaults and stuff like that. And it looks like, he messed up that somersault. But that was part of the move. See what I'm saying? So he instead of sticking the landing, he doesn't stick the landing. He rolls into the next move, So it's this big string of just real fluid movement. It's kind of captivating. I can see how that would benefit you.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah. Keep that in mind.
All right.